Спонсор трансляции — широкоформатные мониторы LG Ultra Wide.
Привет, друзья! С вами снова Игромания и наш новый гость Амандина или Дина Мориссе, которая является вице-чемпионом по Just Dance в прошлом году. Она попытается повторить это в этом году. Тут как бы такая пятиминутка погружения для тех, кто не в теме. Прямо сейчас идут отборочные на финал. Один человек отбирается на соревнованиях прямо тут, еще один человек отбирается в онлайне. И вот эти два победителя отправятся на финал во Францию, который пройдет в феврале. И вот про это все мы сейчас проговорим. И про Just Dance как киберспортивную дисциплину, и про все-все-все прочее. So I've just told our audience.
I just understood nothing.
Amazing. Some information about the competition.
Okay.
The semifinals are going on right now. So you are participating in the semifinals, and one
Here?
Yeah.
No,
No?
I can't. I'm not
Why
Russian.
not?
I'm
I was
French.
misunderstood. Важное дополнение. Как раз вот здесь сейчас Дина не участвует в отборе, она участвует в отборе в своем регионе. Отсюда отправится еще один человек, кто-то русский. How's competition this year?
Well, it's just the beginning because we only have one qualified Brazilian and there's going to be one qualified Russian tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's just the beginning, but you can already see that the level is going higher and higher and higher.
Every year.
Yes, obviously.
Итак, тут пока тяжело сказать, какой будет уровень оппонентов, потому что пока вот есть только один человек из Бразилии, который прошел отборочные. Завтра отберется кто-то из России, как раз на соревнованиях, которые проходят прямо сейчас. Но уже можно сказать, что уровень мастерства, навыка растет с каждым годом. So, what do you think about yourself? What about your chances?
Well, I think I have good chances of qualifying because I need to qualify again this year. I'm not yet qualified, so I need to qualify at the end of October at the event we have that is called Paris Games Week. That is a huge event as well. So I think I have good chances of qualifying, and after for the finals it really depends because it depends on who is going to qualify, and I will take much time to train a lot. So training is a solution. I don't know if I can make it again into the top 3 or maybe the worldwide champion. That would be my dream. But it's going to be so difficult that one step at a time. First qualify in France, and then I'll see.
Тут наша гостья преисполнена боевого задора, она пока еще не отобралась, она не является финалистом, например, от Франции. Это все будет происходить осенью на французской Games Week в Париже. Теперь остается только тренироваться и надеяться, что удастся это сделать. Может быть, и получится повторить успехи прошлых лет или даже превзойти их. There is a thing though. If I understood you correctly, the Brazilian person who has qualified already, is a guy.
Yes.
Yeah, and basically it means that you're going to compete against a guy in this thing.
And maybe against other girls, but
maybe.
there will be some guys for sure because we have already the world champion that is coming back, and he's a guy, he's Brazilian, and you have the other Brazilian that is a guy. So yeah, we have already 2 guys for sure. So yeah, we every year we have more guys than girls at the competition.
But that's the thing. I mean, it's a sport, yeah, and usually in a sport you have this distinct difference. Like, you have sports for men and sports for women, and they do not mix in most cases. And here, you just throw them all in the
mixed up. Come on! So you have guys that are like 2 meters high and just 1 meter and
you still beat a lot of them. You've beaten
almost
quite a lot
all of them.
Yeah,
just
almost all.
One I can't beat him. I try, but I didn't succeed until now. Yeah, you have to train harder because I think like Kinect, we play on Kinect on Xbox One on the competition, and the higher you are, the higher you score. So it's more difficult for a girl because you take less space, so you have to train harder. But it's not just about
Interesting.
scoring.
You mean about the scope of movement? So we have to make bigger movements?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but it's not just about scoring. We have judges also at the competition.
Those
not
bastards.
here, but we have 1 point from the video game, 1 point from the judges. So girls, I think girls like me, I like to make a show, make a performance.
And guys are just like, yeah, I'm just doing this.
Sometimes it's more difficult for them, sometimes. So, and if we have a tie, it's the public that choose who is gonna win.
Which is amazing.
Which is good. I like it. I like that. I like it because, yeah, I have some fans now, so they support me a lot, so that's a good thing for me. But yeah, you have all these kind of things, and yeah, you must compete with the guys and do your best, not be impressed. Oh, okay, he's tall, but I can still beat him.
Yeah, just like in any sport, basically.
Just like in any sports, yeah. I don't know why girls are separated in other sports, esports, because Call of Duty, a girl can play like a guy. I don't know why. It's
well,
like
there is a thing about reaction times. There were some papers about this and that, but it's not always that big. So, just важный момент тут сейчас проясняли в Just Dance, несмотря на то, что это вот серьезная дисциплина, там почти 100 тысяч человек сейчас следят за отборочными матчами. Там получается, в отличие от других киберспортивных каких-то дисциплин, одновременно соревнуются и девушки, и парни. И вот сейчас от Бразилии отобрался парень, чемпион прошлого года, которого Дина как раз не смогла победить, единственного, тоже парень, тоже из Бразилии, такое бразильское лобби. И девушкам приходится это как-то компенсировать. То есть получается, что очень такой технический момент, им приходится делать более крупные движения для того, чтобы получать такое же количество очков от игры. Но устроено соревнование таким образом, что 1 очко получаешь от игры, 1 очко от судей, и если ничья, еще публика решает, привносит свой голос. Соответственно, девушки, если не могут взять что-то вот такими размашистыми движениями или энергичностью, они берут это на 2-м пункте с судьями. Они пытаются сделать шоу. Вот как раз Дина говорит о том, что это у девушек иногда лучше получается, чем у парней. Вот. И она, несмотря на то, что сейчас и уровень повысился, и парней много опять, 2-метровых, будет стараться взять снова этот титул. That's the thing, though. We've been speaking about the physical side of the sport, right? But it's still considered an e-sport, but at the same time, it's borderline physical. I mean, it is physical. What are you saying? So you have to be pretty athletic to do this.
Yeah.
How does this feel? I mean, what do you say to yourself? Are you an athlete? Are you a cyber sportsman? Are you a cyber athlete? What?
I consider myself an e-athlete, electronic athlete, because there's a sport dimension. Obviously, like you see us dance, it's sport, it's obvious. But you have to use the video game, so it's an electronic competition as well. We are really, for me, the e-sport that is the most sport.
E-sport, sport.
Yeah, sports. So yeah, I try to be fitness, have a good health. When I'm preparing the competition, I eat well.
What about diets? Does this work? Do you have to follow
some kind of diets? Like you have to eat well to have a lot of energy, because preparation is hard and competition is even harder. Last year it lasted 5 days at the Paris Games Week, so you have to be ready physically to endure the stress and when you're going to be tired, so you have
have to overcome it somehow. You have to continue. You have to still.
Yeah.
You're gonna dance.
You could see on the video of last year that on the Sunday, the last day, we were like a little bit done.
It was brutal. It was brutal, actually.
It was hard. It was hard. So you have to be prepared, or your body will not follow you, and you will simply lose. So you're not here to lose. You have to prepare a lot before the competition happens. You have to train a lot, and even train your body to get tired, eat well. Sleep well, it's important.
Yeah, sleep well. Важный момент, мы как раз поговорили с Just Dance получается странная история. С одной стороны, это как киберспортивная дисциплина, с другой стороны, там очень много спорта. Ты должен быть неплохим атлетом, чтобы этим всем заниматься. И вот как раз Дина нам сейчас говорил, что соревнования длятся 5 дней, это все 5 дней беспрерывных танцев, то есть нужно быть готовым к постоянным нагрузкам, нужно быть готовым к тому, что тебе, даже если ты устал, надо продолжать, поэтому нужно правильно питаться, тренироваться, хорошо спать и так далее, как в обычном спорте. При этом она сама себя считает все равно киберспортсменкой. Именно кибер, ну, спортсменкой, киберспортсменкой, как-то вот так.
Sportsman.
Как-то это вот так работает. Can you tell us how did you get into this? How did you get into this sport?
Coincidence. I was like surfing on my Facebook because I don't use VK, I use Facebook.
Wow.
I don't know why Russian VK.
Actually, you know what? VK is very popular in Brazil, and the best players right now in Just Dance are Brazilian.
Yeah.
Do you know do you think that's a coincidence? No, that's all because of VK.
But wait, they never told me about VK. I went to Brazil 3 times, so I've never
strangely
heard about
enough,
VK.
it is quite popular there. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think they use more Facebook anyway, but yeah.
I agree with you, all right.
So it began with a post on Facebook from Just Dance. They announced the competition. And I was like, oh, Just Dance competition, I should try. I can beat all of my friends, but can I beat other players from around the world? I don't know, I'm gonna try, I have nothing to lose.
And then he goes, yeah, I could, something like that.
It took a lot of time. In the beginning, like, I didn't train because I didn't knew it was gonna be such a hard competition. So in the beginning, I was just like playing, trying to qualify. But when I got invited to the French finals, because someone who was invited couldn't go, so I had the chance to be like.
So coincidence after coincidence.
And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna be on the big stage, like in front of 6,000 persons. Maybe I should train. Maybe I should take this thing seriously right now. So before that competition, I trained a lot, and in the first year, I think that what made the difference. I trained more than some other competitors. That's why from a random girl, I became the 3rd best player of the world on the first year. Which was like, for me, it was like, be the French champion was already huge because French is a huge country, so be the French champion, it's huge. I've never imagined in my wildest dream that I could be the 3rd best player of Just Dance in the world. So after that, I was like on my little cloud. I was so happy. And then you have to go back to the real life. And I was like, I don't want it to end. What am I going to do? I don't want it to. And it was like a dream. So I created a Facebook page. I created a YouTube. And the community began to communicate with me, and they stay with me. They encourage me each time to do more and more.
Which is amazing always, this connection with people.
It's the most important. About Just Dance, it's about sharing the joy, sharing the love, sharing the energy. It's what I love the most, so that's why I love my community. I try to respond to every message. Sometimes I don't have the time because now there's many, but it's what drives me. So that's why I want to be back this year, and I want to be even better.
Win.
Maybe win, who knows?
Just let me translate, because our guys, our audience are amazing, but not all of them know English, so they're just like sitting.
You're still amazing.
Тут кучу всего обсудили. Вопрос, собственно, был про то, каким образом Амандина попала в этот спорт. И получается, что, как часто бывает в таких историях, это случайность после случайности. Она увидела пост в Фейсбуке, где Just Dance объявляли набор на соревнования. Я попытался тут, не знаю, зачем пропиарить ей ВКонтакт, но не получилось. И потом, когда она уже начала там отбираться, участвовать в каких-то отборочных матчах, девушка, которая была уже отобрана, не смогла поехать на соревнования, поэтому вместо нее взяли Амандин, и как бы заверте. А потом, просто из-за того, что она тренировалась больше, чем другие люди, и то только потому, что она подумала, блин, я буду выступать перед 6000 человек, наверное, надо потренироваться. Она стала в свой первый год 3-м танцором Just Dance в мире, во всем мире, 3-е место. То есть уже было здорово стать чемпионом Франции, сам по себе, но ты 3-й танцор во всем мире, как бы Восхитительно. И она решила, что не хочет на этом заканчивать, и завела там свой YouTube и страничку в Фейсбуке, и вокруг нее начали собираться постепенно фанаты, которые ее поддерживают. Вот, и теперь она борется, и сегодня, и в этом году будет драться снова за свой титул, хотя это становится делать тяжелее с каждым годом.
Yes.
All right, just
Да.
a bit of translation.
Да.
Okay, just a quick question, which is from the tactical side of things. It's, in most esports, there is some kind of meta, you know, like popular strategies or popular characters and whatnot. Is there something of this sort in Just Dance? Like, you know...
Like in the game?
Yeah. I mean, in the esports scene. I mean, maybe some popular types of music, or just like when you have to plan the way you dance, and there are some efficient ways that many people do, or something like that.
We have
Basically,
something
give us
like-
hints.
I don't want to tell my secrets. My biggest advice would be to, well, train a lot, it's obvious. But the little trick is like to watch the videos of the game on YouTube, maybe, or if you have it, and put it in slow motions, so you can pick all the details. Because at this level of competition, it's all about details.
Yeah.
So you have to be the more perfect you can. So it's difficult sometimes when you are watching the video game and playing it. You're dancing at the same time, you can't see every detail. So the thing is, like, when you're too tired to dance, watch the videos, sit it like that, and pay attention.
Specifically like that, I mean.
Yeah, maybe like that. And pay attention to the details. And yeah, that's I'm not gonna say more. This is one big trick, so it's a big tip.
Я спросил Амандин, существует ли какая-нибудь мета или какие-то популярные методы, которые спортсмены, которые занимаются Just Dance, используют в подготовке или во время выступлений. Вот. Она сразу заявила, что не будет рассказывать своих секретов, но есть вот один такой трюк очень полезный, а именно смотреть выступления и игры на YouTube в расслабленном состоянии, не пытаться их сразу повторять, как в игре, когда ты играешь, ты делаешь эти все движения, у тебя нет времени концентрироваться на деталях, а на таком уровне уже борьбы деталей самое-самое важное. Поэтому нужно расслабиться, все вот эти детали для себя отметить, потом уже можно отрабатывать и так как бы расти над собой. Да.
Да.
That's
Always.
just what he said. Right.
You're a good translator. You seem like a good translator.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying some gibberish or something.
Oh, you shouldn't. Don't listen to me.
Nobody would know, you know. All right. Just a thing like that. We've been speaking about that a little bit when we were preparing for an interview. There are some dynasties, you know, in sports.
Oh, in sports? Yeah, in sports, yeah.
Well, and I think that we will see some emerging dynasties in esports as well, because right now there are already a few generations of players who become trainers who do not play anymore because they're
too old.
Too old. Jesus.
Sometimes you are too old at 30. So.
Yeah, because it's sports basically. That's how it works. What do you think about Just Dance? Would it work this way? Is there a kind of a tendency towards that? Do you see some generations of players?
Well, we're at the beginning. It's the competition.
A few years have passed.
2 years old.
Yeah.
2 years old. So it's like a baby still. But I have the dream that the competition will last over time, with Just Dance continuing to come out. So maybe we'll have this kind of dynasty, like I was saying to you before the interview. Some of my fans like to call me the queen of Just Dance.
Just
Thank you.
humble,
I love you.
humble.
It's not me who's calling me that way.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
the fans, okay? And you have the world champion that has been the world champion for 2 years, so he's like the king
same
of
guy.
Just Dance.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
His name is Diego, and he's like the king of Just Dance. So because he's the best male of the world.
Does he even speak to people?
Of course, of course.
I'm the king. I've said that's gonna be $3.
Picture are $3, autographs are $5.
Yeah.
No, we're simple. We're not superstar. We're just the most famous players of Just Dance.
Which is an amazing thing, because
Which
you
is super
are
amazing.
professional players with tons of fans and everything, but you're still very down to earth.
It's important. I mean, like, we're nothing. We're just here to share, and without the fans, we are nothing. So let's not pretend anything. We're simple, we're humble, I'm human, I make mistakes, and
Human, really? Yeah. How can you prove that?
but I can still dance during hours.
quite amazing. У меня такой был дурашливый вопрос про спортивные династии, то, что происходит в реальном спорте. И сейчас можно заметить, как это зарождается в киберспортивных дисциплинах, где игроки более ранних лет становятся тренерами, там, и какие-то дети начинают что-то делать потихоньку. В Just Dance, конечно, такого пока нет, потому что дисциплина очень молодая, ей всего 2 года. Тем не менее, Дина надеется, что что-то такое будет происходить. И дальше мы каким-то образом переключились на то, что фанаты называют ее королевой. Хорошее такое начало, очень-очень скромное. Там, при том, что она как бы вторая в мире. Есть один и тот же бразильский игрок Диего, который 2 года подряд является чемпионом, безусловным, Just Dance. И при этом у королевы это объединяется с отличным чувством скромности. Она говорит, что без фанатов мы ничего себе не представляем, и поэтому как бы нужно держаться поближе к земле. Что может только приветствовать. Волшебный такой момент в киберспорте. Очень-очень все это близко к нам. Alright, just to finish it off with even the goofiest thing. Just this imaginary situation about your kids, right?
My kids?
Yeah. Like
my
kids,
imaginary kids.
Yeah, imaginary kids. So, you are a Just Dance queen, but you'll be the first, like no doubt.
The first, like this year?
No,
what?
forever.
Oh.
Let's say doesn't matter. For many years.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll see
so.
that. Is that a prediction? Like you're seeing the future?
We'll try to do this. Actually, yeah, we're making bets here, so we can make a bet on something. Yeah.
Are you betting on me? Thank you. Спасибо.
Yeah, all right. We will speak about the specifics a little bit later. So the thing is, you're coming home from another championship where you claimed another title, which is boring already, and then you see that your beloved kids are at home and they're playing, let's say, Counter-Strike. Go. 7.
Well, they can play a little Counter-Strike, but please play Just Dance. Come on.
So it's
you have. Well, I think they will have to play a little. Kids love Just Dance. Every kids love Just Dance. So mine won't be different, I hope.
You hope. You can.
I hope. You hope. Yes. Just Dance.
No, Mom. I have to protect the mid lane. I don't care about dancing and.
Well, maybe they can have super cool adventures with Team Counter-Strike. I don't know. Just Dance brought a lot of joy and cool adventure in my life. I'm in Russia. I couldn't have imagined that 2 years ago, so you never know. It brought me a lot of joy, so if they have joy with Counter-Strike, I'll take it, but we'll still play a little Just Dance.
She's sad already about an imaginary kid playing Counter-Strike.
They can play Counter-Strike if they play a little Just Dance. There's gonna be something like that.
Тут совсем дурацкий вопрос про придуманных детей. Вот вы представили ситуацию, когда Дина, он такой уже многолетний чемпион Just Dance, вот она приходит домой, и там ее любимые дети играют в Counter-Strike вместо Just Dance. И вот она попыталась изобразить, что ей это все нормально, что можно, но все-таки есть надежда на то, что они будут танцевать. Дети любят Just Dance, как она сама говорит. Было очень смешно наблюдать, как она говорила, ну да, пускай играют немножко в Counter-Strike, но... All right, just about the bet. Just it's actually pretty nice. We've started the interviews. There was an interview with Sven Winke, an amazing developer and everything, and we made a bet about critic score on his game. And I hope that I'm gonna win.
Oh.
Yeah. So we can make a bet. I'm betting that you're gonna be the first this year.
The world
champion.
The world champion.
Yeah.
Huge bets.
Yeah.
Hours of training.
Yeah, let's do the same. A bottle of wine. So if you somehow do not do this, you send me a bottle of wine. If you do this, I send you a bottle of wine.
A bottle of
wine.
Yeah, sure. You know, wine is like French. It's the French stuff. So.
Stereotypes, yeah.
No, I can send you champagne.
Yeah, sure.
The champagne from France is the best. Okay, I'll do that.
I'm not gonna argue.
If I'm the world champion, I send you a bottle of champagne. My favorite champagne of France.
It's just I thought vice versa. So if you're a champion, I'm betting that you're a champion.
Yeah, you send me.
Yeah, I send
and if
you.
I lose,
so you'll be like, yeah.
So if I lose, I lose and I have to toast too.
That's some additional incentive. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, I don't want to send him a bottle of champagne, so I have to win. Okay.
Мы тут
Got it.
начинали наши трансляции, когда было у нас интервью со Свеном Винке, мы тоже сделали с ним, поспорили на бутылку вина по поводу рейтингов игры, и вот мы сейчас с Диной тоже спорим. Если она станет чемпионкой мира по Just Dance, я пришлю ей бутылку вина. И тогда она будет вообще и чемпионкой, и с бутылкой вина. Если нет, то она и не будет чемпионкой, и пришлет мне бутылку вина. Замечательно. Это как дополнительный такой повод выиграть. No, don't get ready for it. I mean, you're gonna win. I'm pretty sure about this.
Let's hope the god of Just Dance can hear you.
It's not about gods. It's about training. It's about
it's about training. But you know, at some point of the competition, this year, the past year, we had a point where we were 5% on a tie. And only 4 could pass.
That's brutal.
That was on the Sunday morning, the 5th day of the competition, and it was brutal. So we had to wait for them to make an addition of all the scores of all the songs we did to see who had made the less points and who got ejected. It was like I think it lasted minutes, but for me it lasted hours. So all you had to do was pray the God of Just Dance that you would not be the 5th person. So
that's a lot of stress. I can't even imagine.
I was like so stressed. Like my parents were coming to the event and I said, I'm not gonna make it. Don't come, because they come from far. So don't come. I'm not gonna make it. I was like, everybody cried this morning. Everybody cried. It was horrible. And I made it to the 2nd place. On the 5th. So everything was okay, but I prayed a lot, the God of Just Dance this morning, so I think it exists, and thank you again.
Тут 5-минутка ереси, фанаты Warhammer 40 000, следите за всеми этими делами. Амандин говорит, что будет молиться Богу Just Dance, чтобы она победила в этом году. И, конечно, понятно, что все будет зависеть от тренировки, от подготовки. Но, тем не менее, она вспомнила свой опыт из прошлого года, когда на заключительном этапе 5 танцоров должны были показывать свои выступления и потом ждать, пока не посчитают все их очки за все предыдущие песни. И тогда один из них должен будет уйти, потому что он никуда уже не проходил. И это все длилось часами, это было чудовищно сложно, это было очень трудно терпеть, большой стресс. Она даже звонила своим родителям и говорила им, что не приезжайте, я не выиграю, ничего не будет. И потом оказалась на 2-м месте, на 2-м. Так что вот так тоже получается. Поэтому и в этот раз она тоже будет молиться Богу Just Dance. И, кстати, я забыл про это сказать в прошлый раз, она говорила, что очень благодарна самой по себе игре и вот этому спорту, что так все круто изменилось, что она теперь вот сидит в России и дает интервью Игромании, а вот этого бы не было. Yeah, it's like the best thing that ever happened to you because of Just Dance is that you're sitting here right now.
Yeah.
You're to Igромania.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like 3 weeks ago.
I'm joking, of course.
No, it's crazy. It is. I love it. I love Russia, and you guys, Russian people, are very good and sympathetic, so it's a very good experience.
Комплименты русскому народу сейчас идут.
Спасибо for the love.
Спасибо за любовь. Спасибо за то, что у нее теперь есть возможность сюда приехать и про это поговорить. If you want to say anything to the audience directly, you can do this to the guys who are sitting here and gals.
Well, thank you, Russia, for all the love, and it was very. It's not finished, ИгроМир, so I enjoy it. Thank you for inviting me, Ubisoft Russia, again. If you want to follow my adventures, you can find me on Facebook, Dina Just Dance, and on YouTube, and on Twitter, and on Instagram. I love to communicate with you and to hear what you like and what you don't like and stuff. So.
And they will just send you messages in Russian, and you'll be like, I have to communicate to them somehow.
Google Translate is life. Google Translate is life. So send me messages in Russian, no problem. I need to learn Russian. I need to learn.
Really?
Because last year I learned Portuguese. So this year I should learn Russian. So send me messages, please.
You are bloody amazing. That's what I can say.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Итак, обратилась ко всем зрителям, сказала, что будет рада со всеми поддерживать контакт, что можно ее найти на Фейсбуке, можно найти ее YouTube, можно ей свободно писать, она будет стараться отвечать. Google Translate спасает. И вообще она собирается учить внезапно русский язык. В прошлом году выучила португальский, и это уже чертовски замечательно.
It's gonna be complicated because Russian alphabet is different. So.
Well, it's not about the alphabet. We have loads and loads of grammar.
I look at the comment. I understand nothing. I'm sorry. I understand the hearts. Thank you. This I understand.
Вот, с сердечками все понятно, все остальное непонятное пока белиберда.
I learned Portuguese in 1 year. Maybe I can learn Russian in 2 years. I don't know.
Well, to learn Portuguese in 1 year is quite amazing. So you obviously have a knack for it, for languages.
Yeah, thank you, maybe.
Вот, так что есть план выучить русский язык за 2 года. Следите, ребята. Вот, если будет она филонить, пишите ей письма грустные. Вот, you see?
It's nothing. What is it? Oh, thank you guys. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Oh, it's all purple because it's. Oh yeah, it's switch. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
You so cute.
I'm so cute. Oh, yeah, you so cute. It's in English. Thank you for writing English, but. Yeah, I need to learn Russian, so please send me messages in Russian. I promise I'll respond. But maybe with some mistake, Google Translate is not 100% sure. Okay.
Да, извиняюсь, если будут какие-то там ошибки в сообщениях, потому что Google Translate работает не идеально пока что. You know, honestly, I just, when I was making a bet with Sven, I was like, yeah, whatever, we're just still speaking about very, very high scores, so even if he loses, it's like, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, just, I don't, it's quite amazing, but still. And I really want you to get that bottle of wine.
Oh, thank you. Can I hug you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming here and speaking
pleasure.
to me and to us. Hope you liked that as well. Спасибо большое за то, что к нам пришла и поговорила со мной, с нашей аудиторией. Тут были спасибо еще и ИгроМиру, и Ubisoft, который я забыл сказать, за то, что они помогли Амандин приехать в этом году. Да, вот, как-то так. Вы, собственно, несмотря на то, что мы сейчас эту конкретную беседу закончим, не переключайтесь. Дальше у нас есть всякие интересные штуки, и мы сегодня все-таки покончим с Виталием. Have you seen this?
No, I see it.
It's Vitaly. He's a very famous blogger and game developer. Yes, he's like, you know, when there is a problem of some sort, we go to Vitaly.
Oh.
It works all the time.
So Vitaly is a bottle of wine.
No. What? You don't understand.
No, that's okay.
Anyway.
I want to see the real Vitaly. Now I saw the drawing.
It's a moustache and everything. We're gonna kill him tonight.
Oh, kill him like in a good way?
Are there good ways of killing?
I don't know.
All right.
Don't be too hard on him. I'm sure that's a good person.
Нас тут пытаются убедить в том, что Виталий это на самом деле бутылка вина. Еще сказали, что есть хорошие способы убивать людей. Я вот не буду про это продолжать, не будем выяснять дальше. Спасибо, не переключайтесь, дальше будет еще интереснее. Просто интересно, как минимум. Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.